Here we have for sale our July 2020 on a 20 plate Citroen Dispatch Enterprise. This is the XL model, meaning it is the long wheelbase. It's the 1200, which refers to its payload, 1200 kilograms or around 1200 kilograms. It's got the 1.5 Euro 6 blue HDI diesel engine which produces 100 brake horsepower, and that is accompanied with a 6-speed manual gearbox. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec which you get on a 2020 Citroen Dispatch XL Enterprise of this age, between 2020 of course, and we'll also talk you through the condition of this particular example, seeing as it is currently available for sale at the time of recording. So starting here at the rear of the van, as we always do in these videos, we've got rear barn doors, which is 2 doors which open in that sort of fashion. On an Enterprise you get rear parking sensors nicely integrated into the rear bumper, and as you can see here, condition of the rear doors absolutely spot on, and you'll see a little bit later in this video, of course, the very low miles on this particular example. I guess lovely condition as to be expected. If we open up the rear barn doors, we can then start to have a look inside the back of the van. When you open up the rear doors, you'll see this yellow tab just here. Give that a pull and you can open the rear doors up then to their full 180-degree position, and you can do exactly the same with both doors, or alternatively they will lock into place there like so at 90 degrees. In the back then you can see that this van is fully ply lined, all in very good condition. You've got a load light here at the back and plenty of tie down points throughout the back of the vehicle to tie down any cargo that you've got. Factory fitted bulkhead, and you've got the load through hatch there as well, which I'll show you in just a second. And a key feature of the Dispatch XL is you've got twin side loading doors, so doors on both sides. And you can see here again condition in the back of the van in absolutely fantastic condition throughout. If we shut the rear doors, we can then continue to go around the rest of the van. And looking here down the passenger side, again all in fantastic order. Fuel cap is located here, but the AdBlue tank is located inside the passenger door just down there, and we'll come into the cab in just a second. Opening up the passenger side loading door, and again this gives you another aspect of just how clean the load area is on this particular example. But the reason I want to show you inside this side loading door is to have a look at the bulkhead. So you'll see the yellow tab just here. If you give that a twist like so, you can then fold down that door, and that gives you access then underneath the passenger seats. But you can take that one step further, and you've got this blue tab just down there. If you give that a pull, you can then actually raise the seat up like so. It's on a little hydraulic ram as well, makes it very, very easy, and that then allows you to load all the way through right into the passenger footwell. And they've even gone to the extent of putting a tie-down point here as well for your cargo. And again, you can just see how nice and clean this is, all underneath the seat. The step is all in fantastic order as well. And looking at the condition of the seats, no faults there also. No cigarette burns, tears, anything like that. You could tell this has not been a smoker's vehicle with the smell inside as well. In the middle, you've got this little work tray, somewhere to store your paperwork. This actually swivels around as well, so you can extend that out that way by swiveling it, and then that shows you a little sort of secret storage compartment just there as well. Underneath in here we've got a 12-volt socket in here. You can turn the passenger airbag off, and again I believe there is a little tie down point just there as well if you wanted to secure something down. Your bonnet hatch is on this side, and looking at the passenger door card, again all in very, very good order. We'll talk you through the rest of the spec in the driver's side of the cab in just a second. Moving then around to the front of the vehicle, absolutely spot on condition wise. I really like the look of the new front end on the Dispatch. I think it's a very modern looking van. I think if you've got a company, I think it really gives off a really good professional company image. One thing with the Enterprise, even though the Enterprise is effectively top of the range, you can put things like a look pack on and things like that, but it doesn't come as standard with colour-coded bumpers and alloy wheels, so it is very subtle. As I say, all the spec that you get is very much inside the stuff that you'll actually be using, not so much, as I say, anything cosmetic. Of course these things can be changed. We can colour-code bumpers, we can put alloy wheels on if you wanted to afterwards, but I think for a lot of company users that is a very smart van indeed. Looking down the driver side here before we have a look in the cab, Again, you can just see that it's perfectly straight. There's no dings or dents, anything like that at all. Opening up the driver's door then. Again, you can see how clean and nice that step is there. Same goes with the driver's door card. On top of the driver's door on the Enterprise, you get electric windows, electric mirrors. You can see that we've got 2 full remote keys with this particular vehicle. The engine is running at the moment, so you can see here that it's all idling correctly. There's no warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard, and they have very, very low miles, 10,027. If I turn the steering wheel over to the left-hand side, you can see that we've got auto-activated lights on the end of that stalk. Down there, we've got cruise control on this lower stalk. And then if we go over to the right-hand side, you can see that we've got auto-activated wipers at the top. And this lower stalk there is for the volume and controls of the radio. Looking at the driver's seat, you've got height adjustability on the driver's seat. Again, fantastic condition. We've also got the height adjustable driver's armrest, because that is on a little ratchet just there. Not a huge height adjustability, I must say, but it is height adjustability nonetheless. Again, another nice aspect, I think, is this much more modern steering wheel to the previous model. A bit of a flat bottom to it, as I say, gives it a really nice feel in my opinion. Cup holder on top of there, bit of storage up on top of the dashboard as well. 6-speed manual gearbox to go along with the 100 brake horsepower model. And then we look into the middle. So we've got heated wing mirrors, air conditioning. We've also got a USB port and a 12-volt socket there, and you'll see I've got my iPhone plugged in there. The reason for that is on this lovely screen in the middle here, we do have Apple CarPlay. So Apple CarPlay, fantastic feature to have. You can use things like Google Maps, Waze, Apple Maps. You can listen to podcasts on here or music on Apple Music. Very, very user-friendly. You've also got Android Auto on here as well. On this screen, you've also got your parking sensor display. So when you're reversing up to an object, you'll see the parking sensor display on there. And as I say, you've actually also got what was I going to say? You've got a parking sensor display. Oh my god, can't believe I forgot what I was going to say then. You've got that, but then when you go back onto the screen here, which is the radio, you have got DAB radio on here as well. So as I say, very, very handy to have that on here. If we go into radio, and you can see at the top here, radio. Whoop, turn that down. You can see that we've got DAB radio in the top left there. So as I say, very, very nice to have. And I say Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, 2 main features there. Can't believe I forgot what I was going to say. Don't often do that in these videos. So just to summarize, this is a July 2020 on a 20 plate Citroen Dispatch Enterprise XL, the 1.5 blue HDI Euro 6 diesel engine with 100 brake horsepower and a 6-speed manual gearbox. Being Euro 6, you can take this vehicle into the ultra-low emission zone areas, the ULEZ zones, without having to pay the ULEZ charge. Also the clean air zones as well. There's lots of these sorts of emission restricted areas popping up in cities all across the UK at the moment. And this, being the age that it is, will comply to those latest regulations. Being a July 2020, you've also got manufacturer's warranty until July 2023 as well. Fantastic condition, only 10,000 miles, and it will be going through our workshop as well before it leaves us for a full service. If you'd like to inquire, please feel free to give us a call on either of the numbers listed here at the bottom of the sign. We can arrange finance on all of our vehicles at very competitive rates, including this one, starting as low as 7.9% APR, and we can also take cars or vans in part exchange. We can arrange sign writing for you, any different maybe accessories you'd like things like extra deadlocks or roof racks. We can arrange all that for you, and we can actually deliver our vans nationwide as well. So by all means, get in touch if you have any queries there. Thank you very much for watching.